You hear it all the time. In order to become rich, you must make your money work for you, and one of the best ways to do this is to invest. Unfortunately, the average American only has around $8,000 in savings, of which most is required for daily living expenses and maintaining an emergency fund. However, even with a small amount of money, you can make your money work for you. Therefore, in this video, I will share with you 5 easy ways to invest with little money, and if you're new to the channel, then hit the subscribe button below for more life-changing content. Now, you may be wondering, what does he mean when he says little money? Do I need $5,000 saved up to start investing? The answer is absolutely not. I understand that not everyone has that much money put aside, so the investing methods I will go over will require only $500 to get started. And as your money starts to grow, you can decide further how you want to invest this extra money. But Betterment Boss, I don't have $500. How can I start investing? If $500 is a stretch for you, then before you start investing, I strongly suggest you start to employ the cookie jar approach. Not familiar with this approach? Let me briefly explain. Before you can start investing, you must save up the money to do so. Unfortunately, many people lack the money-saving habits needed to accumulate wealth, which ultimately hinders their ability to invest. If this sounds like you, don't worry, that's what the cookie jar approach is for. The cookie jar approach works by making incremental contributions to a savings jar. You can start by putting away just $10 per week. That may not sound like much, but over the course of a year, it amounts to more than $500, which is how much you'll need to start investing in the ideas I'm about to go over. By contributing to your cookie jar every single week, you will start to build the habit of saving, which is crucial when striving to improve your financial situation and hopefully finally reach financial independence someday in the future. Now, maybe you don't want to leave physical cash lying around your house, and that's totally understandable. The electronic equivalent of the cookie jar is an online savings account that you maintain separately from your main checking account. The money stored in this savings account can be withdrawn in 2 business days if you need it, but it's not linked to your debit card, meaning that you won't be tempted to spend it. Then, when the stash is large enough, you can take it out and move it into some actual investment vehicles. Okay, now that you have the money to invest with, here are 5 ways you can put that money to work. Number 1. Investing in real estate. When most people think of real estate investing, they think of buying residential or commercial properties and renting them out to tenants, and while this is a great way to make money, it isn't the only way you can invest in real estate. There are many options for real estate crowdfunding, and though this may seem like something you'd be nervous about looking into, it actually can be an intriguing investment. For instance, you can invest in a REIT or a real estate investment trust, and essentially, it's a company that owns or produces income-producing real estate. You can think of a REIT as a mutual fund for real estate investing, and like a fund, the way you own it is through buying stocks. You see, when you own stock in a REIT, you earn a share of the profit produced by that real estate investment. It's a way to invest in real estate without the hassle of being a property owner, and every time profits are shared, you will receive your portion of the cash distributed. And the best part was that there was no property maintenance, no dealing with tenants, and no chasing rent payments required. The company Fundrise allows individuals to invest in commercial real estate online through an e-REIT, and the best part is that starter portfolios begin at as low as $500, making the barrier to entry low enough for just about anyone to start making money through real estate. Number 2. Investing in low-barrier mutual funds. Mutual funds are investment securities that allow you to invest in a portfolio of stocks and bonds with a single transaction, making them perfect for new investors. The trouble is, many mutual fund companies require higher minimum investments, which isn't going to work if you are working with a thin budget. Luckily, some mutual fund companies will waive the account minimums if you agree to automatic monthly investments of between $50 and $100, which you'll have by leveraging the cookie jar approach. The 2 main benefits of investing in mutual funds is the diversification it provides and its hands-off nature. You see, when you diversify your investment holdings, you are allocating your money among various financial instruments, industries, and other categories. By doing this, you are investing in different areas that would each react differently to the same event. For instance, if one stock you own declines when an election is called, another increases, and you are offsetting your potential losses. In fact, most investment professionals agree that, although it does not guarantee against losses, diversification is the most important component of reaching long-term financial goals while minimizing risk. Moreover, because mutual funds are typically run by money managers, you will have to exert little to no effort to start your investing journey. All you have to do is set up one-time or regular contributions to your investing account, and the money manager will handle selecting the funds that will hopefully grow your wealth. Number 3. Investing in Treasury bonds. Not many small investors begin their investment journey with US Treasury securities, but that doesn't mean you can't. While investing in Treasury bills will not make you rich, I believe that they are an excellent introduction to investing and are a great place to park your money until you are ready to go into higher risk investments. Treasury securities, also known as savings bonds, are easy to buy through the US Treasury's bond portal Treasury Direct. There you can buy fixed income US government securities with maturities of anywhere from 30 days to 30 years in denominations as low as $100. Now, like I said, Treasury bills will not make you rich, as the current yield on US Treasury bonds is 1.5%, but when you consider that the average savings account only yields 0.09%, this is an exponentially better investment choice for any investor willing to part with their money for a short or long period of time. Furthermore, what a lot of people don't know is that you can even arrange to have your money deducted from your pay and invested in these bonds on a regular basis, making it a hassle-free investing process. Number 4. Investing in an employer retirement account. Now, if the previous investing options haven't appealed to you, don't worry. There are other investment vehicles you can use to grow your wealth. Some of the most commonly used investment vehicles include Roth IRAs and 401ks, and if you're unfamiliar with them, let me briefly explain how they work. With the Roth IRA, your contributions are taxed when they're made, so you can withdraw the contributions and earnings tax-free once you reach age 59 and a half. This is important because whatever amount this account accrues to over time will be the exact amount you'll have access to when you go to withdraw it, and similar to a traditional IRA, a Roth IRA has an annual contribution limit of $6,000 a year or $7,000 for people aged 50 or older. A 401k, on the other hand, is a retirement plan that is offered by employers, which allows employees to realize tax advantages when used. You see, normally when you earn money as an employee, you have income taxes withheld on the money you earn. A 401k plan allows you to avoid paying income taxes in the current year on the amount of money that you put into the plan. The amount you put in is called a salary deferral contribution, as you've chosen to defer some of the salary you earn today, put it in the plan, and save it so you can spend it in your retirement years. Then, upon retiring, you will draw out the amount of money you need to live from the plan, which will hopefully be at a lower tax rate than you would have incurred when working, allowing you to save tax overall. Once you have one or both of these funds set up, you then need to ask yourself how involved you want to be in the investing process. If you want your involvement to start and end with a deposit in your account, then using a robo-advisor to manage your investment portfolio is the way to go. Alternatively, you can self-manage your fund by choosing the specific funds you want to invest in. Either way, the main thing is that you start letting your money work for you. Number 5. Paying off debt. The least obvious and potentially most lucrative way to invest your money is paying off debt. You see, what most people fail to realize is that paying off debt is one of the very best ways to lock in an above average and guaranteed rate of return on your money. This is especially true if the interest charge on your credit card balance is in the double digits, and more likely than not it is. As of 2019, the average credit card interest rate is 19.24% annually, and no matter how wise of an investor you are, I can guarantee that you cannot secure that high of returns by placing your money in other traditional investment vehicles. One way to realize these returns quicker and pay down your debt faster is to leverage the power of debt consolidation through a credit card consolidation loan. This technique involves moving all your credit card debts onto a single debt that is subject to much lower interest fees. In fact, you can make that balance disappear even quicker if you capitalize on zero interest credit cards and pay your owing amount before the zero rate promotion period ends. By doing this, you are effectively paying down a double-digit credit card balance with zero interest charged, meaning that all of your payments will go straight onto the principal. Now, if you're one of the few people living without any credit card debt, do you have to miss out on this investing strategy? Not a chance. If you maintain any form of debt, then you can use that debt as an investment tool. For instance, the same principle can be applied to a student loan or a mortgage. However, admittedly, the returns will be far less than those realized on a credit card balance. But that's not to say that they aren't worthwhile investment vehicles. Let's say you decided to pay down your 4% mortgage with the investing money you've been putting aside every month. While it may be less lucrative than paying down a high-interest credit card, this type of investment can still yield multiple benefits. First, paying down your mortgage locks you into a steady return that is much higher than some of the other investing alternatives I have previously mentioned in this video, such as US Treasury bonds. Moreover, by paying down your mortgage faster, you will build more equity in your home, which can be drawn from and used to invest in equities that yield a higher rate than your current mortgage interest rate. In short, paying off debt is a non-traditional way of investing. However, being able to lock in your return and see your credit balance decline will not only improve your cash position, but your financial confidence as well. Thanks for watching. If you want to go from the life you have to the life you deserve, then hit the subscribe button now.